Welcome to Under the Same Moon Yoga. Yes, we have a kitty joining us for yoga class today. So today's offering is just the warm-up portion of a slow flow yoga class. So maybe you need a little warm-up, maybe you have a short lunch break and you just want to take a little stretch to get things moving a little bit. Maybe you have a full workout plan, including running around the block, and you just need a little warm-up. Or maybe you're going to do your own yoga class. So just the warm-up. And anyone who can feel comfortable coming to all fours on the yoga mat should be able to do this warm-up. So that's beginners or advanced practitioners. So to start off with, just take a seat, cross-legged position, also called easy seat or Sukhasana. And we're just going to check in with our breath. So you can close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing that. And just check in with your breath. See how your breath is going at the moment. And on your next inhale, breathe in through your nose, a slow, controlled breath. Breathe out through your mouth. You can make sound. Now the next breath, close your mouth. And we're going to use Ujjayi Breath, which is that oceanic sounding breath. So on your inhale, breathe in through your nose. And try first with your mouth open, making that sort of Darth Vader sound. So you breathe in. And you're going to make that similar sound, but keep your mouth closed. So breathe in. You should be able to feel it a little bit in the back of your throat. So that is the breath, our yogic breathing for this warm-up. So we'll practice a few rounds of that. Inhale. And keeping that in mind, make your way back to a child's pose. Now you can have your knees wide or together, but for today, leave your arms out in front of you. And continue with that Ujjayi breath. One more breath here. And on your next inhale, you're going to come up to your hands. And on your exhale, go back to child's pose. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. And one more time, inhale up. Exhale back. Now this time, just come up about halfway. You're going to inhale your left arm up and thread through here on the exhale, and then inhale back to the ceiling. Exhale, thread the way through. Inhale back to the ceiling. And this time we're going to thread the needle and stay here for a few breaths. On your next inhale, the arm comes up to the ceiling and back down to the floor. Inhale, the right arm comes up. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bring it through. And breathe here. I like to use my hand that's on the floor to push just a little bit. Pushing into the floor increases that stretch, that twist in the back. On your next inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, back down to the mat. And then we're going to move on. Inhale, we're going to right foot comes forward to your right hand. You can come forward, feel a little stretch in your left thigh, and back down. Inhale, left leg comes forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, back. One more round. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, left. And exhale, back. Now come back to all fours here. And we're going to lift our right leg up. And we can look up. So this is our cow. And then we're going to pull our knee through to bring our nose to our knee. Cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Bring that right knee down. The left knee comes up. Looking up for cow. On the inhale and then exhale, nose to knee, cat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Bring that left knee back down. You can move your hips right and left. Just shake that out a little bit. And we're just going to come up and bring our right knee forward. And we're going to come forward, and then you can stretch back. So you can point your foot, and you're stretching back here. And just move in that direction several times. Continuing with your Ujjayi breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Oh, it feels so good. I'm going to do it one more time. Then I'll bring my right knee down. My left leg comes up. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. This is half split, half Hanumanasana. And back and forward. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And bring that foot back. Now I'm going to take Virasana, hero's pose. You might want to use a block for this. Begin by bringing the knees together in the middle. The legs are out to the side. The heels are out to the side of your buttocks. I'm going to bring this below to sit on this for hero's pose. You can come all the way down to the floor. It's a little early in the practice for that for me. See what feels best to you. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use a pillow or some other sort of prop like that, equipment. And we're going to take a little stretch, moving the right hand down, the left hand over. And then we'll move around to the side so we get a little bit of a twist here. A twist, and then front. The right arm comes around and up. Inhale. And exhale, down, around. Inhale. And down, around. Inhale. Down, around. Inhale. This feels really good too. Inhale. Down, around. Inhale. Down. One more time. Down, around, and all the way up. You may want to roll your shoulders back a little bit after that. Front. I'm going to take the block out. I'm going to come forward on my hands and just stretch one leg out at a time, the right foot back. You can go rock forward and back, starting to warm up your wrists as well as shaking out that Virasana a little bit. Bring the right knee down, and the left leg is going to stretch back. And you move back and forth, stretching out that ankle as well as the wrists a little bit too. Now just come back to a tabletop. We're going to continue warming up the wrist just a little bit by moving the hands to the side. You can move back and forth a little bit here, seeing how that feels. And now we're going to twist your hands all the way back so they're facing our knees. And gently, because this is a pretty intense stretch, just going to rock back and forth and see how that feels. Now you may be able to bring your legs up into a plank with your arms like this. Don't forget to breathe. And one more. Bring the knees back down. Turn the hands back to the front. And we're going to take our first downward dog. Bring your tailbone up to the sky. I'm going to turn my hands out just a little bit. So I'm making little J's with my thumb and forefinger. And we can stretch out from side to side. Rock out your dog, as they say. Rock out that dog. And now hold your downward dog. Take 5 breaths. Really think about your shoulders turning out. The upper arms are turning out. The tailbone is reaching for the ceiling. And walk your feet forward till they're behind your hands. We can just hold our Uttanasana forward fold here. You can hang on to your arms and rock back and forth. You can bring your arms behind your back and feel a little bit of a stretch in your shoulders here. Bring the arms down. Heel toe your feet to the edge of the mat. And come down into Malasana, Yogi squat. Bring your knees, your elbows pushing against your inner thighs. And then very slowly, we're going to push into the floor with our feet and bring our hips up, straightening the legs. And back down. Very slowly up. Exhale back down. Very slowly up. Heel toe the feet back together. Standing in Tadasana. Hands at heart center. And that concludes our warm-up. Stay tuned. We'll move on to our Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. So stay tuned for that episode. Thank you for joining me.